Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Luke, the Juggalo Santa, O'Rourke. Thank you, sir. Good morning, campers. Time is 0900 hours on Tuesday, April 11th, I think it is. I don't have my watch on me, so I don't really know. And today, I'm going to paint the big robot. So this is where we are at the beginning of the day. It's still dark and quiet. Let's light up the room. That looks more better. So, this is the project of the day. I'm going to get time-lapse cameras established. As soon as I find that. Oh, there it is. Sorry I haven't had much for blog past couple days. I just edited like 3 of them, catching up over the weekend. I don't know for sure what the hell I did. I think it was slinging the batteries, those batteries, into and out of the boat on like Friday, but Saturday I was in just a world of hurt and just have not been terribly functional for the past few days. But today, woke up, took a shower, and I could dry my feet. That was an accomplishment. I tell you, I was pretty happy about that shit. So we're back on the blog, and it's going to be a good one today. I'm actually going to get that painted, and we'll get stuff done, and it'll be cool, and you'll be happy, and I'll be happy, and it'll just be joy all over the world. Speaking of joy, Denichi's here. Good morning, sir. I got to find a couple little tripod setups. Getting ready. Oh, I can put this one right here. That'll work. Here, you can drive that for a minute. How you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty good.
Need a little extension cord. Just a little one. I'll put this all together and I'll have that for an extension. Painting a robot today.
Yay!
Hey, you want to see
robot.
something cool?
Sure.
Touch my foot. I'm still sore, but move. I can move.
It's amazing what we take for granted, isn't it?
Man. I'm so happy. Gonna go about there. Give or take. We'll get that on a thing in a bit. So what are you working on today? You got coil winder fun.
Yep.
Unless you want to help paint the robot.
Gonna finish up those brackets I was working on last night.
The ones with the tap magic brackets?
Yes.
The extra tappy goodness?
Yes. Those. And then next step, should be able to finish that up today, so we should have the full sled operational today.
Okay. Cool.
That's when I will dismantle it and
Then I get to paint it?
clean it up and allow you to paint it.
Cool. You do that today, I just do it all in the same painting batch. Though I'm going to paint that in high voltage. You got to figure out what color it should be. Yeah, these are the hard choices.
I thought you were supposed to be the one making all the hard decisions around here.
Why not?
It's cold.
It is cold. Felt that rush in. Wow, okay. Oh, that was a stupid idea. Empty trailer. Wait till you see the blog. Yesterday's blog is all about smashing expensive shit. It starts out with them smashing the boat at the dump, and then about halfway through, I got a beautiful shot of them smashing that motor. I didn't even like flinch. I might just put that on as make a episode of blog that's nothing but a loop of that. Oh my god. The whole fucking arm. It does that e-stop wiggle. And I gotta fix my damn plane. I didn't show this in the blog here. So there's blog the other day. Some things to consider. This is the Night Walrus from Hobby King. Cheap, basic, simple plane, nothing special. And I'd had it for like a year and never flew the damn thing. I just didn't have the opportunity. Finally take it out, check it out. And there's a blog of the flight. Good times were had by all. But here's the things you didn't see during the flight. I run a Spectrum radio, which has AS3X because I salvaged this radio out of a different airplane that I crashed. I do that. And you crash a plane, there's still $100 worth of parts inside. You get servos and radio and stuff, so I save all that. Toss this in there. Well, this radio has AS3X. AS3X is a 3-axis gyroscope system where if the plane's in the air and you're telling it, like if it's receiving a command for straight and level, it wants to be straight and level, but if the plane says, oh hey, the wind just blew me this way, it'll apply aileron and correct that, and cool, right? It's a good system. And it works really well. And properly tuned, it flies like it's on rails. I love it. This requires two things. One, that the receiver be properly set up for that airframe, and two, that the receiver be oriented properly and mounted rigidly to the airframe. You can just tape it in there with a piece of VHP, that's how we always do it. But it has to actually be mounted in that fucking airframe. If it isn't, it can apply improper correction if it's rattling around inside the plane, because it thinks the whole plane's moving. Also, sailplane. As you can tell by the shape, the folding prop, all that jazz, sailplane. So I take this thing out, and I maiden it, which means it'd never been trimmed, it'd never been set up, I didn't know how it'd handle it, I didn't know anything. I didn't even know which way the switch worked for flaps, and these actually go up as well, so I have reflex, crow. So we take this thing out, I throw a battery in it that isn't the right battery for it, but it actually flies really well on my old 3-cell quad batteries. Fly it in high, gusty winds, and manage to put it back on the ground uneventfully, which is some of the best flying I've ever done. Kind of proud of that. Then we bring it back, and in setting it on the shelf, that's it. I break the fucking rudder off. I'm so goddamn mad about that. So, I gotta do a little mojo there. I think that one's gonna be fixed with some packing tape. You can do a lot with packing tape. So, kind of sad about that. I broke the damn rotor off. But I'll fix it. Might even get to fix it today. And I gotta figure out where to put a camera in this, because this one's a night owl, and there's a hole right here, a really perfect hole that is an air inlet, and these are air exhausts for cooling. And it'd be a really good spot to put a camera if it weren't for the fact that you'll notice sailplane, it's a belly lander. That's why it's got this big reinforced piece of plastic here. So I can't really put a camera there because but yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll probably put a camera up on top. I got options. And really a cool place to put a camera would be like up here on top. But there's so much light with this that I don't know how well you'll be able to see at night. I gotta figure it out. I'll come up with something. So today, paint the robot, coil winder, fix a plane, and know the joy and love that is another day at the gate. I'm just happy that I can move. Have I mentioned that I can touch my feet? There really is nowhere to put this. I want to set it here. This is a nice, safe, happy place to put it, but it's got a broken part, and Batman would go, oh, fuck, plane's drunk. There's gonna be a lot of time lapse today if my day goes the way I want it to. So you want to show them what you got going on with the core line? You can show that up. You're cool. I'm at like 90%. I'm not 100%. There's a little thing going on right here, but like 90%. I can paint today. I can walk around. I can move.
I bet you keep moving around all day today, you'll be fine.
I can dance. I can sing. There's an extension cord. That's the other. I got to bring that stand over from the time lapse. Oh, that's sexy. Look at that. Danichi did this. Danichi did all this. I haven't helped at all. Oh, and it moves!
It's a little tight. You need to do a little bit of fine.
That'll wear in. Also, it hits the side thing there.
Part of the adjustment.
It went through the first way.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's not coming.
Take an 1/8 inch off. We're not going to use it out that far anyway, so yeah, that's... Now you're going to build a whole nother one of these for this end. Mm-hmm. Cool. Oh, God. So what are you going to use to hold it?
I was going to put in a plate of steel and then bolt. Probably start with bolting one of these on.
Okay.
Once we get an actual lathe, I will...
okay.
If we get a lathe this week.
That's not... No, I know you're interested in the 3 jaws.
Yeah. Well, I'd still need some bearing systems. And I'm going to start with these because it's what we have on hand.
I can appreciate that pain. Why'd you build it with that weird shit? It's what we had. That's not the right part for that. It's what we had.
There's a reason why I'm building the thread mounts on 3/16 inch plates. It's because it's what we had. I would have been happy with like 3/32.
Nah, it's not nearly good enough. It's gotta be rigid. It's gotta be manly. We'll be back.
That's quite possibly the best group I've ever had. Come on in.
I'm still struggling a little order.
I didn't need to. It occurs to me I don't know how long I have.
Oh, how long do you guys have?
They're going to
Until
wait.
about 11, 10.
Yeah, they're probably going to be here about 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
All we have left after you is to pick up the cookie cutters, so they're all yours.
Okay. So, we're going to play with some high voltage. Head on down there. Go ahead and start there. Okay. As long as you're in a good spot right here, you can see what my hands are equally. What's the question?
This is where the pool was.
Yes, that's why you can see deep on the floor right there. Where I'm standing, you can see the floor changes to gray. This used to be the pool. It's now something way cooler. Watch this. Flare coil. Small group. I don't normally get to do this, but I've been told that you guys are particularly well behaved and times. Next time you look at one, like there's probably one on the street by your house. If you look at the side of it, there will be a number. And your number will probably be 10 or 25. If you got a really big one, you might have a 50. I got a pair of 100s. If we hook them together, you can see the wire that goes across. The power lines that go to your house, the little wire that's down low on the pole, if you look close, you'll see there's 3 wires there. They carry 120 volts and 0 volts. 2 of them are 120, so you put those together and you get 240 power for like your oven and stuff like that. And the one in the middle, the bare one, is just 0. That's how the electricity goes back to complete the circuit. Up on top of the power line, you've got the 3 wires that are way far apart. There are 3 single wires on the top. Those are usually, if you're in town, they're about 7,500 volts. If you live out in the country, they're about 14,500 volts. Each one of those is 15,000 volts. We put them together, we get 30. So what you're seeing here is at least twice, if you're a city kid, 4 times the power that you have way up on top of your telephone. And this is why they tell you not to touch that power cords. Because if it hits the ground, all that energy just grounds out, and it looks like this. It's terrifying. Huge. Okay, that's it. That's all you get. That's why they're so dangerous, because it doesn't look dangerous. So this is what happens if it touches the ground. Now if something completes the circuit, this is what they look like. I know it's kind of subtle, it's hard to see, but did everybody notice that one? It's tiny, it doesn't really make a lot of noise. This is what you get underground. This is what happens if you touch it. That's why you got to touch the power cords. Now see, isn't it simple? And everybody understands it, and it's easy, and it's so much more fun than just saying, don't touch the power lines. No, this is why. Because it will kill you. It takes a long time. And it turns out it hurts the whole time you're dying. Finichi! Thank you, sir. That, by the way, is 30,000 volts and about 100,000 watts. That is enough power for a whole neighborhood. You want to see even more?
Yes.
Yes! You guys want to blow something up?
Yeah!
I thought you might. Alright.
What if it's like copper in my pocket?
Copper in my pocket?
What if I have to cut pennies?
Oh, you're fine. And pennies haven't been made out of copper in years. Pennies are actually mostly made out of zinc, and it costs to make every penny.
10 cents.
No, about 1.3, 1.6 cents, depending on the price of copper that
You
week.
get rid of them.
It actually costs more money to make pennies than
Yeah.
pennies are worth.
When
How old
this
are
is-
you? You want to be a millionaire?
Yes.
Learn about Bitcoin. All of you. Because all of you have this really amazing advantage. You're all very young right now. Learn about Bitcoin. Because right now, today, you go buy 1 Bitcoin. You save up. You find a way to do this. You buy 1 Bitcoin. It costs about $1,200 today. Okay? You just paid for college. Done. Sorted. In the meantime, let's blow something up. This is not copper. This is aluminum. Okay? And I use aluminum because it's cheap. And you can see through it. Maybe it's aluminum mesh. So everybody can see through that, right? Alright, I'm going to put the piece of aluminum on the test stand over here. Alright, everybody can see the piece of aluminum and knows right where it is, right? Good. Get out of the box.
Okay. Well, let's do a die I'd rather stay in the box.
Well,
No, you really don't want to. Because of the inverse square law, you can't be in the box. You have to be behind that line. We put that machine right there for a very good reason. What's your name? Rachel. Interesting. Can I have your help a minute? Cool. Come here. You've been voluntold. What are you doing? This is back off. This is Rachel's stuff. Back off. You're still going over this. Actually, if you want the best effect of this, line up on the line across here.
I get to press the big red button.
You get to push the big red button
Yay.
beside us. You know why?
Blow something up.
Yes. But I picked you for this for a very important reason.
You're a girl.
Because boys are dumb. And if I let boys do that, they all do the same thing.
They go.
They go, boom! And that's not my first button. And those buttons are $80 a piece. And if I pick a girl to do this, they're smart. They follow directions. And you know you don't have to kill the button to make it work. You just got to step on it. Alright? Cool. So, I'm going to take the key from the super secret hiding spot. None of you knew it was there. And we're going to change it to charge. We're on. Rachel, I'm going to talk for about 90 seconds while I teach you some sounds. After I'm done, you're going to hear this sound 3 times in a row. And then I'm going to touch you on the shoulder so that you know I'm talking to you and not to them. Okay? And then I'll say clear to fire. And when I say clear to fire, you have one job. You look out there, because that's where all the fun happens. You step on the button. Okay? Hold it down until something happens, and I promise you'll know when it happens. Okay? Hang on a minute. Dinichi? Use as well to do that. I need to get a precision instrument for a moment. Hang on. I need a delicate precision instrument. What do you make screwdriver? I will now apply a scientific precise adjustment. I need another precision instrument as well. Yes! That's the precision instrument I need. This is serious engineering. Got it! It's only a matter of time. Now let's see if it can work. Cool! Everything's fine! We did science! Alright. Now think of electricity like water in a pipe. Volts is how we measure the pressure. It's how far the arc will shoot. The arc over there was really high volts. Okay, so we can make it jump a couple feet through the air. Amps, or amperes, is how thick the arc is. It's how big around your pipe is. The arc you saw over here looked really different. This looked like fire, right? It was really thick and burning. That's a lot of amps. And watts is easy. Watts is volts times amps. Watts is what you can do with it. It's how far we can blast Rachel across the parking lot with a fire hose. Okay? So volts is pressure, amps is flow, and watts is volts times amps. A regular AA battery is about 1.5 volts and about 1 amp. So you can only get a 1.5 watts out of a AA battery. A car battery is about 12 volts at a couple hundred amps. And a regular wall socket in your house is 120 volts at about 15 amps. And 120 volts times 15 amps gives us 1800 watts. This is how you know the dude who's like, I got a 5,000 watt home stereo, man. No, he doesn't. There's only 1800 watts in the wall. You can't have a 5,000 watt home stereo system. So, in a moment, when Rachel the Magnificent pushes the big red button of science, you will discharge 1,800 volts at 80,000 amps, which is 144 million watts of raw, powerful science through that piece of aluminum. That's more energy for about 3 thousandths of a second than every building in the entire city of Grand Rapids is using at that moment, all put together. You ready? We're going to do some science. Alright. This is going to be loud. Now you want to line up because I want you guys to notice something. You want to be right up to the thing. You're going to like this. Call that project Thumper. And the reason I had you all line up is when that went off, you could all feel that.
Yes.
It's like thump in the chest. That was the shock wave. The energy that went through the aluminum made it so hot, so fast that it didn't have time to melt. It just sublimated, vaporized. The aluminum was that big cloud of smoke you saw go up.
Can we see the aluminum now?
Sure, let's go take a look. Hang on, to make sure we're safe. Yup. Okay, come take a look.
Focus my eyes. Yeah.
How do you like that piece of aluminum? You can find it. The aluminum is up there.
I see it right there.
All that's left is a little tiny piece on the corner. That's it. Everything else is turned directly from a solid into a gas.
Is it still way hot?
Touch it and find out. You like having fingers? I ain't touching. Oh man, we got all together again.
Some down here. Right here.
I think it rests.
Some down here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's a million little pieces. I cleaned it off the things.
Well, I'm not gonna try. Looks like you know.
All right. And now all of you have a rough idea what a volt, an amp, and a watt is. And
Yep.
thank you, Rachel. You're awesome. Come on, I'll bring you guys back up front.
That was Hello, world.
Go that way, turn right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Have some fun.
Jake. Here. So let's talk about your three friends.
Hey, Moose, they're all yours.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting to need safety glasses when I was taping the robot.
He's the one who told me to do it too, no less.
I didn't tell you to fucking bring your rag out right in front of my face. We're gonna especially need to get into earbirds for taping on the motors and shit. That's gonna be tight and fun. You have me taping like the one last sensor that you haven't painted. Every other sensor.
Yeah, I'm going to have to clean the other ones off.
And I need to cover this side as well, or is this?
Yeah,
Okay.
just tape the button though,
Yeah,
and
okay.
cut around it,
Okay.
because we can't pull the buttons out.
Right.
Hey, what are you doing? We're using blue tape.
Oh, right.
Blue tape's for support, yellow tape's for serious. You're going to do that like that?
I'm gonna redo that.
You're going to leave me with that ugly, shitty...
I said I was gonna redo it.
Okay.
I just have to move on to something else.
But yeah, we use yellow tape for all the masking lines. Blue tape is support. Because the yellow tape is so much better. Huh? No. Did you sandblast the bolt? Not yet. Okay. Don't sandblast the bolt.
We don't have any bolts in the fit.
For what?
We need a 14 millimeter bolt.
For what?
Largest we have is 12.
You're just sandblasting the block. What do you need a bolt for?
So he doesn't sandblast the threads inside the block. Block's threaded. Stuff the holes with paper towel. Like pack it in there. A ball-nosed Allen wrench works really, really well for packing it in the holes.
Oh, sorry.
Joey had a glass cup around here he was using for acid. There it is. Oh, you fucking shot. I know I grabbed yellow tape. There it is. You know it's my dream, Cat?
What?
To not have to do paint prep for a long time. I've been doing paint prep in this building for a long
Yeah.
You know, because we've painted every wall. Now you're out of walls to paint, so now we're painting all the projects.
There's walls, the floors, half the ceilings.
I'm sick of paint prep.
I'm sick of ugly projects.
Well,
If we
eventually,
get
though,
some damn grants in, I could paint. I could do more than just paint shit. But right now, this is what I got. I don't have funding to get shiny new robot that does everything we want with a nice milling head and all that jazz. What I have is an ugly old robot covered in welding slag and shit, but it's what we could get donated, so I can get paint donated, so I paint it.
But eventually, just having a staff that'll do this.
We'll get there. We hired 5 people this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. There are 5 new employees in this company today that were not here on, like, Friday. You'll probably never meet any of them.
Let's say they're all office staff or something.
Yeah, they're all web team and stuff.
Yeah, there's that one about all the new faces.
I haven't paid attention to that today.
Yep, take your time and do it perfect, because this counts. This is big flagship demo. Yeah.
It's fine until you touch the orange.
Yeah, the orange gets goopy fast. It's thrilling blog today. Yeah. But we'll get there. Eventually.
Na. So there's Chris. There's
Hi.
Denichi. Hi. And there's me. We're all jammed in the tiny Boden mobile, going to go look at a fucking boat.
It's cheap.
It's cheap boat.
It's cheap boat.
Cheap boat. Yeah. What happened to the last 2 cheap boats
Alright,
we
I'm
just
getting on the
bought?
highway.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd like to point out the first boat that we threw away, we had a hell of a lot of fun on last summer.
We
And
did.
All the shit we put on that boat, we kept.
Yep.
So we didn't actually lose. The only thing I lost was the carpet, and that was worth it. And the other boat was free. That was donated.
Right.
And we actually made money on that because we got a ton of equipment off that boat.
Right.
So fuck you in the Godads. What this car needs, Batman?
Yeah.
Siren.
Wee woo. Wee woo. Can we just get a soundbite of Sam? Wee woo. That'd be the best siren ever.
Someone on YouTube, one of the viewers, needs to send me an MP3 file of Sam doing the wee woo, and I will use that for things. I just need that as an MP3 file or even a wave, a simple wave. I may get Sam's ringtone on my phone. Mazel tov. How you doing?
Apparently nobody knows how to use the turn lane
Oh,
section yet.
it's
It's
fucking
the new-
awesome. Yeah, with the new thing.
It
I
works,
like it.
It works great if you're actually reading the signs.
If you're paying attention, it's awesome.
Yep.
If you're not, you're fucked. Now watch, this dumb fuck up here
Is
is
blocking-
gonna stop in the middle of the lane,
Yep.
the light's gonna go green, and we're all gonna have to express that she's number 1 as we're trying to get through here.
Even though there's 3 lanes that she can go ahead and fill up.
Mm-hmm. And here we go. Like, oh, no, we can get around her. It's gonna be alright. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's going according to plan. Wow. My car.
How's that acceleration working for you?
It's like driving the Mazda all over again. Alright, closing in ammonia holes a bit here. It sucks. I get to smell you 2 assholes, or I get to, like, not get blown out of my seat. Wow. You're asking a lot of my car right now. What do you weigh?
320.
What do you weigh?
320 as well.
So I got 640 pounds of ass in my car right now.
Yep.
It's affecting the suspension and performance slightly.
Hey, you want to see me make you change lanes?
I gotta tell you, my car has more acceleration when I'm towing the fucking Boden than it does right now. Okay.
Yeah, but the
Just
weight's distributed differently.
Yeah. Oh no, it's kind of evened out. I got you on that side, you on that side. It's all right. So, where do I gotta be?
You want to be over all the way to the...
You're gonna want to take exit 89.
I want to be all the way.
You want to be to the left.
You fuck.
Well, at least the third lane in.
All right. Here's one. How do I look? Good?
Google says
Yeah, go ahead.
to the left.
Okay.
And you want
Alright.
the next...
I'm in left too.
The exit on the right, after this 131-96 split off,
Yeah.
exit on the right for eastbound.
All right.
And you take eastbound to Plainfield.
Shut up, Google. I don't need you. I've got Batman.
I don't know where the other road is, but I can get us to Plainfield.
Well, I can get us to fucking Plainfield.
Yeah, we're doing it the highway though. It's
right, do I
faster.
want this first
you want
ramp?
this? You want this exit here on the
Alright.
right?
When they say 25, you got 600 pounds of ass in your car. They mean it. So we're gonna downshift. My brakes glow cherry red. My poor little car is like, what the fuck is this? All right, I put up with the boat, asshole, but what is this shit?
Have you ever seen a carbon fiber brake disc glow cherry red?
Huh?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
You're not supposed to.
Here's a YouTube video someone posted.
I didn't know they make money carbon fiber.
Yeah, they do. I want to know what they're using to hold that together.
Come on, stretch nuts, get in there. I'll give you a second. Come on. You know you want to. Come on, peer pressure. All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah, this time of day the highway's way faster than trying to go up Plainfield.
Yeah.
Plus half the other roads are fucking flooded at this point.
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I can't see it. Car's too short.
You can't see it, but right now you just about need to lift your feet to go over that bridge.
Yeah, it was nice in the river. It's a little high, right?
A little bit.
You're going to want to exit 33.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, Plainfield, exit 33.
So Batman, your job, and you, is to be auxiliary sense of eyes and experience of like, we don't want to buy this boat.
I know exactly what to look for nowadays.
Yeah, we're getting real good at this.
I spent last weekend or whatever watching a whole bunch of how to buy videos. So and they gave me lots of awesome tips on what to look for.
Yeah, alright. Because I don't care about the interior, we're going to gut that anyway. But this is like a 1979, not a Bayliner boat. And I think the motor's fucked. I want this one right here.
Yeah.
That moment when you wish your car had dive brakes.
Oh, we'll see our billboard too.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's
You got to get it in the blog.
it'll be Plainfield and 4 Mile. It's one of the electronic ones that blink through. Hopefully we'll see it. It blinks through like 5 of them or 6 of them, something like that.
All right, what lane do I want? You're navigating now.
Yeah, you're just going to keep following it around across the freeway.
Yeah, but do I want left lane or right lane?
Right lane, because you're going to want to make a right at 4 Mile.
Oh, I'm turning right for my. Okay, cool.
The billboard's on the left side of 4 Mile.
Let's see the billboard. Glasses.
Continue on Michigan 44 connected for 3/4 of a mile.
My car feels so weird. Yeah. Me a quarter ton of weirdo.
See that? Called me a weirdo.
You want to get consensus on that? Comment on the blog.
You missed it though. He was saying that he's the one who only weighs a quarter ton. There's another quarter ton of weirdo over this seat. Tons of fun. Woo.
Tons 2,000 pounds.
I know.
Quarter tons 500 pounds. The two of you are a little bit over 500 pounds. I know that sound.
Air dams dragging on the ground.
Yeah. Dude, just the sharp hills over on that side of the street to get the thing. Oh, when you move out here, Secretary of State's right over there.
So this billboard we see, that's the one.
That one up there?
Yeah.
Alright, so get a shot of it, maybe.
I guess we're not gonna get it.
No, it's yellow, I gotta stop.
Alright.
The light was yellow, I had to stop. Safety, man. Safety.
You get right turns on red.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to stop first still.
Now all those cars are going. I can't go, it's dangerous. I've already seen that one.
They may have removed it already.
We were only there for a month. Alright, well, we can go now then.
Yeah, that's a full cycle.
Balls.
Alright, where am I going?
Pretty much first street on the right, Brendo Drive.
Brendo Drive.
Turn right onto Brandon Drive Northeast, then your destination will be on the left.
Okay, where on the left?
Look for a boat.
Oh, stop recording. We can't put the dude's address in the thing.
Alright.
That one might be headed if I don't find a motor and drive I want.
I don't blame you. Well, that's one with an inboard. That's an IO drive. Yeah, we have one with an outboard. Absolute crap.
I should just take that off. I was holding the cover up. Yeah, the cover ripped last week, so
Oh.
a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Got water in it.
Had a crack here. It's been repaired or something. It's not working. It is not good. There's damage on the front of the keel here.
How bad?
Right above the hook.
Keel. Oh,
That's-
she's been patched. Yeah.
What's that?
We're really good at buying really bad boats. Are you? So we've learned a lot of expensive and hard lessons.
You gotta buy it cheap enough. So I never even really looked. I figured if the floor's solid, the transom's got to be solid, but
No. Never think that. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a heavier jacket.
Ooh, this one has power steering.
oh, it does.
Apparently that's what it says.
Yeah, there is a pump on that. I didn't know that. That Well, maybe the force is it.
Well, you can get. There's a couple different options for that.
What's the story on the little Crestliner?
That was my brother's boat. He started having fuel problems with it, and finally figured out it had to be the gas tank. And by
Oh,
that time, he was
okay.
filling it, and it's set for 15.
I've swapped the gas tank on one like that. You got to take everything out, like the floor.
Well, that one I think is up under the bow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just did that. It's got a slight fuel leak. Yeah, we had to take out the entire floor and have a custom fuel tank made because they hadn't made that tank in 30 years. $400.
Ouch.
Yeah, ain't doing that again.
I got one laying right up there, and it does have
See
a little
the-
spot that rubs.
See the mushrooms growing there?
Yep.
It tells you that's been wet for a long time.
That's been wet. This guy left it set uncovered. I cleaned it up quite a bit.
Somebody made the windows. Yep, the windows on there. Yep. No, it's not. Whoa. Take a look at the bumper though. She's splitting.
Really?
Oh, look at sight that out. See how it's all pulling out
Oh,
away? This seam here is what holds the top half to the bottom half. These are two different pieces of fiberglass.
Yep. That's what I was going to point out.
This guy's not like that.
It's splitting at the same time. This thing's probably been hit a couple times already.
Is it the rail coming off or the boat coming off? No, rail's coming off.
A little bit of both.
That needs to be off and screwed back down.
Well, you got to go through and check hull integrity, redo the floor, make sure it's because the floor holds the shell together, because otherwise it'll blow out. And you get that from smacking into the dock too hard. Or leaving it parked at a dock, get a good wind come in. It'll weaken that seam. You can fix it. There's a Dow Corning product for it, but you got to split the hull to do it. You take this off all the way around, the joins right there. You pull this off, you sand, clean, acetone, everything, and then use the Dow Corning, the black stuff. It's got a number like 291 or something like that. You goop the whole thing all the way around, then you bring it together and you put a clamp every 6 inches.
That's too much work.
It's a job. That's a buy a new boat project. It's got a holding tank.
I don't believe so. It was a pump out bed. A pump out porta potty.
Oh,
They ran hoses through porta potty. I've
Oh.
never seen one like it in my life.
okay.
Really?
That was what the other boat had.
Yep.
Well,
yep.
it didn't. Yeah, but you still isn't what pumped it out. You had to suck it out.
Yeah.
That just rinses the toilet bowl.
How long's it been? So long the sticker isn't even there.
I believe 79, but
No, like how long since it's been in the water?
oh, well, the stickers. I think the sticker says 79 before I washed it, but I'm not sure.
Oh, here's a window.
Now that's Ooh, that's the
Yeah, I got water up here.
yeah the hatch thing is screwed up.
Every bit of cloth is trashed.
This under here. I don't know
Oh,
if it's supposed to, or if the guy added it.
I don't know. I'm not that familiar with this model of boat to know. It's got some interesting wiring happening.
Yeah.
We got 110. And I know there's no generator on board, so that was inverter or shore power. Homemade wiring, it's been all rewired. God knows that mess.
You want to look at the transom?
We'll get there, one step at a time.
All right. Step.
Is that 305?
Yep. Two row. Boat's a 79.
Okay. It's a 40-year-old boat.
Is it already?
Just about. I'm a 75.
That's not as old as you, so it'd be perfect.
I got a motorcycle from 1975. It don't run worth a shit either. Did you bring a dead blow with you?
Plastic or rubber one?
You got one?
I got a plastic one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just get dead blow.
We got soggy floor here. I'm not happy with it.
What's it worth? What's it worth?
But that Donald's looking like that, and it's got soft spots here with it patched up on the front. So we need something or something. And that's just what I can see. Shifting feels like shit. The engine's shit, I mean, it's like, eh. I have a feeling that gas tank's probably rotted as well. How much is he asking for?
350 for boat only, no trailer.
Not worth it.
I ain't doing that. I'm wondering what I talk him down to. How much?
Because like I said, we'd have to split the bottom and shit, so we fix that. I don't want to do it.
Okay.
There's only so much hull repair I'm willing to do. A patch here and there for a small hole, fine. But reattaching the entire two halves,
What's trailer worth? It's a shore station trailer. Wheels are shot?
tires are rubber. It's completely sun-baked. So we'd have to get new wheels. This is all, we'd have to replace all that. Probably undersized, yeah. Hastings, Nebraska.
I think trailer's worth charging.
Well, I just listened yesterday.
Oh, that'll be great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Well, yeah, I can hang on and help you probably.
It is. That's a patch.
She's got a lot of patches.
I got them over here too, and they're not set right.
Alright.
I heard your brother's.
Listen to that sing. It's right here. Oh, it gets better up here.
Oh! Yeah, it's split.
Really, Lou?
Oh, yeah! Yeah, it's fucked.
Well, I'm learning a lot. What was the
Watch,
transfer?
here. This is what it should sound like. Okay. If this piece and this piece are solidly connected, it'll sound like that. But you get down here, you hear that slap?
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucked. No. I'll give you 200 for the trailer. And haul the boat off to the trash. I'll strip it for some parts.
Oh,
But
you want the boat. I'll get it.
strip it for parts, but don't put that in the water again. You put that in the water, top come off. That gets one good twist, and it gets bad fast. Because if this fully separates,
I called a.
if this fully separates when you're in the water, the whole hull here will go boom out like that, and you will sink right now. So don't put that in the water.
What kind of boat that boat called? It was not blue. It was just riveted together.
Oh yeah, yeah. They've got. You'll find them with their old ones with screws and shit, and just everything's glue now. You glue everything. Because the adhesives today, the Dow stuff, is stronger than the fiberglass you're putting it up. Even if it's brand new fiberglass, you'll tear the fiberglass when you tear this stuff. So tell me about those two.
Oh, that one I've got to check out. Even though the motor's been sitting all these years, I checked it last year and it's not stuck. And believe it or not, my brother put an increase in it. So
Oh well, shit, you got hope.
I got hope.
The other one's a bayliner, so
The other one's failing.
pay me $50 to haul it to the dump.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I get for hauling it to the dump. I'll overhaul the trailer.
I used to. No, the boat. You fill the boat up.
Fill
It
the
doesn't
boat
cost any more to dump it.
That's a good use for a bayliner.
This one you guys want.
What you got?
80 celebrity.
Really? Oh God, she's hit something. Big gouge.
It's got a really cool. Got bucket seats and a bench seat in the back that I think came from the factory.
Yeah?
It's really nice interior. Nice
You want to sell it?
Not right now. When I get
Okay.
a different boat, I do.
Okay.
But I'm gonna want one. Although I don't know what I'll get.
Let's check this out. Let's see how bad it is. Give me a hammer. Let me go smash this bitch. A little bigger than
That was loose from the factory, though.
Yeah, they make them that way. Oh,
See?
that's nowhere near as bad as the other one.
Yeah, but watch this.
Yeah. Oh shit! Nope! Walk away! Walk away! Don't even look at it! Nope!
That's that transom.
Yep! Just walk away! Nope! I don't want a piece of that action.
Can you believe that? I bet he did that right from the factory.
Oh god, yeah. It's a bayliner. It's a Walmart boat. Fun as hell, but you don't buy a bayliner. You just rent it. You keep throwing money at it till you get sick of it, and then you let the damn thing sink. Fortunately, you won't have to wait long. Well, I appreciate your time, sir.
All right.
But yeah, whoever you sell that to, let them know what's in there, because somebody will get hurt if they
Well,
don't know.
it's probably going to get stressed.
I totally recommend that.
I can get 300 out of it. 2 to 300 out of
Yeah, you got it out. You make it better. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
it. You want me? Yeah.
What do you got? What that come out of?
Anyway, look, it's Thumper.
How many boats you got that year?
I got a bunch.
What's this? It's no Thompson.
87 Thompson.
Junk?
Junk.
Not bad.
Well, I bought it because you guys told me how to
It's
rebuild
sitting here
outright.
dripping water. That's all I need to know. It's still sitting here dripping water. Cut the gas tank out.
Yep.
Yeah, she's been gone too.
Works for it. You can pull that tank, but you know, I never saw one built like this.
This is weird.
It's a flat bottom, and there was something that ate into that tank on the bottom. I mean, I don't think that's terrible bad, but
We just pulled one of these out where this end was just cheese. Completely on an aluminum tank, just because it wasn't properly grounded.
oh really?
Yeah, you don't ground it right, they'll rot. They'll rot.
Electrolysis took it out.
Yep.
Oh.
I have no use for that at all. That's a nice tank. Pressure wash it. You sell it for twice what it would go for right now. Cut the hoses off
if
it.
you can,
Pressure wash
if
it.
you can sell it. I have
Replace
a hard
that.
time.
Oh, it's a square bottom tank. Those are easy.
Those are easy.
That'll fit anything.
Well, most of them I've seen were.
Yeah, they got a dihedral. Yeah, but that has to fit your boat.
Your boat.
Or this flat. You can put this in a bass boat.
That's true. That might help.
Yeah, so you just say bass boat fuel tank. Pressure wash it though, you double the price.
So you haven't got anything you're working on yet, huh?
I got 2 boats that we're working on, but nothing exciting.
Yeah.
I'm hunting a boat. I need one for the Minkus project, and I need a boat. So I'm hunting.
I wonder if this one.
If that bayliner was in good shape, I'd even consider that, but nope.
It's as good as it was when I was there. It needs the transom would have to be reinforced. You can put.
I like.
But
I
you
like
gotta have a
the screws.
Volvo outdrive.
Yeah. I got a Volvo outdrive if you're looking for one.
I'll keep that in mind in case
I got a nice Volvo outdrive, like a 260, I think. Big. Came off 20-foot boat.
Well, that one, that Mark Twain actually came with a Mark stuff Volvo in it. I couldn't believe it.
So I'm looking at that Mark Twain.
66.
Is that the one that's on Craigslist?
Yeah, for parts, yeah.
Yeah. So like, you got half the boats I've seen on Craigslist sitting in your yard. Okay. Well, you're a good guy to know.
It became a crazy hobby for somebody.
Well, here, I'll give you my card. I got a feeling
Oh.
you and I should know each other.
I got an idea. All right, wrote down my brother's work for you.
We'll be back.
Why we make big bucks.
This is our Batman.
Everyone else has gone home. Here we are, still taking.
Yeah. Three crew members down, and we're still here.
Get this motor done. And out myself.
No, get one done, then bail on it.
That's what I'm gonna get this one done. Oh, you mean Axe's one?
Yeah. You do 1, 2, 3. You do 4, 5, 6.
The issue is your scaffolding's in my way now.
Moving. I could be rolled off at 45 degrees the other way, be alright? Just don't roll it over the cables. Two done! It's the most fun I've had all day, Batman.
All day, every day.
It's the greatest job ever. Living the dream.
Living the dream.
Living the robot dream. Goddamn privilege what we're doing here. Just remember that. There are way worse things than having to spend your day messing a robot. You know what the top one is on that list? Not having a giant robot. It's a privilege. It's a goddamn honor, a sacred trust, a responsibility to teach young inquisitive minds, to inspire, educate, inform.
Just throw it on the boat.
Yeah, just set on the boat.
I said, come get it.
Can't come get it.
Yeah, you can.
I've got sacred fucking duty up here!
Fucker your ass.
Hey,
Fucker your
I'm
ass.
trying to line up a piece of fucking tape.
Alright, sounds good.
Oh God. Oh, schmoo.
I need to get any of your very fine practice.
Talk to Matt. He's got a pretty fine crevice tool. Micro scale, even. Oh, this is shit. If only there was a way that I could move this up so I could get in there easily. Alright, I need the plastic you got down there.
Remember, it unfolds slowly. 10. Yeah? It unfolds pretty darn big. Okay.
Just do that then. Should be enough for all three.
I got the mega crevice tool of all crevice tools. Back to
Oh, hey, that's clever. You should blog this. This is neat.
reach in and hold that just up on the way. about the next robot we paint? We'll let Joey try that citrus stuff he's telling me about.
Acetone was working even better.
No, the citrus stuff he has, you apparently just scrub it on. When it dries, you just scrape it off and it's done.
Alright, we'll give it a shot.
So you're not doing any smearing like this scrape.
Moose! Axis 6 motor's done, Moose.
Disclaimer, what we're calling an Axis 6, it might not actually be Axis 6.
Yeah, we just labeled these 4, 5, 6. We don't... There's the 3 motors out on the end.
No, actually.
Matt Bull will be like, that's not Axis 6! That's 4, you fuckhead.
I broke his heart 10 minutes ago.
I broke his heart 10 minutes ago. What do you got going on?
He misunderstood a radio conversation that we had had about that and all of the plans.
Oh.
How did you break his heart?
He just watched yesterday's vlog. He was live commenting it to me on Facebook. He's
Yeah.
watching.
Oh,
He's
so
like,
you actually put that all in?
yeah, that all went in the vlog.
That's rough.
He's having a hard day.
Well, even originally they didn't mask this very well. There's orange paint on the motor.
It's okay when we're doing a better job than the original manufacturer. That's workmanship there. Because Kuka, they're pretty good at building robots. They got a little bit of experience at that. And if our work's better than theirs, we're doing it right.
Ah, it's Moose.
Hi.
See it? Legit. The tape on. I can do any 2 of those at the same time. Tomorrow, dog pet.
Yes, indeed, dog pet.
She gonna come to the lab?
Eventually, I want to see how she does. She's an English bulldog. I don't know how well she'll do with lots of stairs. She apparently gets tired from her walks and has this little sort of baby carriage and stroller that they. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So I'll probably. Amy had the idea of maybe making her a dope little skateboard that we train her to sit on. That would look way cooler at the dog parts. Fucking stroller, but. Yeah, once I get to know the dog and know how she behaves,
Okay.
if she can handle stairs,
I like the day after. That's what I like.
I like the feeling.
Yeah, that's the part I like. I like the feeling.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Batman, I have gone beyond rational. I have hit a point with this where I'm sitting here thinking, I wonder if I had a way I could put a shot vac nozzle in there and vacuum seal it so that I could have better access when I'm painting between the motors. You know, smart guy just take off all three of these damn motors. The smart guy. Just take the fucking motors.
Okay.
Axis 5's done!
Maggie!
On the last one. So's back.
Still got mine out, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Miss Mackie. That's a good puppy. Batman, you're using blue tape.
Yeah.
Why are you using blue tape?
I need to support some.
Okay.
My motors are a little big, I just need some. I take yellow like the edge of the motor, then blue tape the whole other plastic tube.
Yeah. Lewis.
Yes.
Batman, Anishi and I went and looked at 5 boats,
Yep.
all in this dude's backyard.
Yep.
We didn't buy any of them. They were cheap. The reason for that is that we have learned a hell of a lot about boats in the past couple of years. Several of those boats, 2 years ago, we'd have bought.
We know now.
We know now. Sometimes there ain't nothing more expensive than a cheap boat. Four, 5, and 6 are done. I'm not entirely sure exactly which order, but I can tell you all 3 of them are masked and ready to leave. How you doing?
Finished on the cable line. Motor itself.
Cable.
See, Drew?
Yeah.
Give me that can of primer over there.
One's done.
One's done.
One's done.
2, 3. They're all done too, right?
Yep.
Not all done. Yeah, tomorrow when I do this, I'm gonna want some lights in here.
Yeah.
This is kind of dark up back here behind me. First can of primer's on it. That's as far as we get today. Prep. Tomorrow we start painting for real. You guys have fun. That's today's Captain's Blog. Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Luke, the Juggalo Santa O'Rourke. Thank you, sir.